Hey guys, it's nice to be swimming again, and in other news, I got attacked by my washer again. It seems like every time I put laundry away, this happens. But regardless, we're here to review two new kits today. The Madlen Business Chic kit and the Pierisim Refined Living Room kit. I'm hoping I'm mentioning those. They are creator kits, which means they were completely made 100% by creators, so we're going to have to see really what they hold and have some fun. Now, I do think that these kits were released at a very poor time because right now I feel like they're kind of overshadowed by the fact that The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 got re-released, which I will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. But anyway, we're going to be looking into these kits today and getting some ideas. So first up at the men, we do have 3 new items. We have these new earrings. Very interesting. They do come in some like lighter colors. I do like it. I think it's very nice. I like it. I do like these. These are some new sunglasses. These are supposed to be like librarian glasses, which I could sort of see myself using these. Maybe not too much. Oh, that swatch maybe. The little cheetah print. Then we got these bow tie glasses, which honestly, again, not a massive fan of. It's very businessy, and I understand what kind of, way they were kind of trying to go with this, but let's keep looking. We do have this new dress shirt, which I do like that. I will admit, it is a very nice shirt. I have no problems with it. We have a new turtleneck. Turtlenecks are nice. It's nice to get one in The Sims, especially with it looking so, like, very nice. I like it. Got this little button down. Again, I do like it. I like the simple pattern. I think that's very good and interesting. And then we got this new suit top, which, again, I don't know why, but this looks like one you would find straight out of The Sims 3. So I appreciate that. And the only thing that I think would make it slight better is, as you can see, this is the only swatch where the tie and dress shirt plus jacket does not match. While every other swatch, it's the tie matches. I would personally like it if you could have a different colored tie, because it adds a little bit more personality to Sims outfits, but it's all right. Then we got these like baggy pants along with some more like tighter pants. Not too much there, nothing really to say. Then we got these new dress shoes. I have no problems with new dress shoes. I like new dress shoes, especially for men. Now, the only issue I have is I don't really, other than maybe the shirts, the pants, and maybe the business suit, I could see why your sim would use those, but in others, it's hard to figure out when your sim would appropriately wear these outfits, considering that the only place I could think is like maybe parties. I feel like if the Sims had like a business casual type of party, this would make sense, or if they had like an active office career, or if we could even set our own work uniforms. I feel like that would make this pack a little more usable, but right now it just feels a little like, try to think about it. Okay, for women, we do have this necklace, which, again, I don't know why the men didn't get this. I guess it's a little more feminine, but no problem with that. It's a nice, simple necklace. I feel like some jewels on it would have made it a little better. We have a feminine turtleneck shirt, but it's long, it's short sleeve, so I could probably see myself using this. We got this blazer with the shoulder pads. Again, something that's kind of hard for me to see myself using, because again, I'm not a big fan of the color gold. Like, I just feel like it's kind of obnoxious in my mind, but that's just me. I like more neutral colors, so I don't know how often I'll use this. Maybe for party wear. Then we got this new shirt, which we do have something similar to this, but it has like, it's like a tank top, so I do like it being this way. I could definitely see myself using this, especially with since I have especially with Dine Out. I could definitely use this in Dine Out, because then I'd be like, oh my gosh, look, like this looks like a waiter uniform. We do have 2 new pants. We got these new pants, which again, these are very simple pants. I could definitely see myself using these outside of business, especially since this little pocket here can be hidden. Then we got a new skirt. Personally, I like getting skirts, especially simple. Sorry about hitting my mic. I got like simple skirts because The Sims 4 does not have enough, so it's going to make it a lot easier to dress your Sims with skirts. Now we have some more neutral ones that came in kits, so very happy about that. We do have a new small watch. Let me throw on a outfit to it, but first there's this outfit. Like I said, the gold, not really vibing with me. I don't know if I would use this often. However, this one I like a lot more. I could definitely see myself using this outfit for my female Sims, especially for party wear. Like, it feels very nice. I like it. I think it's very professional. And I think the gold is hidden just enough so it doesn't look kind of like it's mashing in your face. Then we have this like suit, which this one Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the design. It just seems a little weird that the skin's showing right here, and then the neck, and then all the gold buttons. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. This pinstripe suit, again, if we could choose what outfits our Sims had for work, then I would probably use this. But the only one I could see myself using is probably this one. And then lastly, we have that watch. So let me get some clothes on so we can see it. So we have this watch. Again, I like a nice watch, so I'm not complaining. It's also a very like feels very like rich watch. I kind of wish the men got a Rolex X watch for them to wear, other than just the women. I know I can change the category, but still, it's much better when I don't have to change that category. That male and female Sims just get the same amount. Okay, lastly, shoes. We do have these little like pointed shoes. They're pretty good. I don't have much to complain about. These boots, I have no problem with. Again, I kind of wish the gold was not on the tips because, again, not a big fan of gold. So, yeah, it's all right, I guess. This looks a little better because from the front, they look normal, and then there's gold on the back. This is how I would probably use the gold and make it look better. I think the gold looks better on the heels rather than the toes because it just looks really weird if it's on the toes. And so we got these like ballerina-esque pointed shoes. Again, no issue with those. I kind of like them. So for business chic, I'm going to be honest, it's not my kind of kit. I'm never going to tell you guys to not buy or buy a kit, pack, or anything because, again, I want you guys to leave those opinions yourself. This is simply just my review. Do I think it's good that the creator put time and effort into making this stuff? Yes. The creator gets to show off their skills and test the waters. I think what would have helped a little bit, honestly, is if we had that little, as if we could design our Sims uniforms, because then I feel like that would help significantly with the use of this pack. Other than that, it seems like there's very, very few areas you'd use it, unless you want to give your Sim 2 formal outfits, one business formal, and one like fancy formal, as I would say. But yeah, overall, I'm not the biggest fan of this kit because, again, I'm not a big fan of gold. But anyway, I still think the Simmer did a great job on making this, and I'd say keep up the good work. Okay, so next up is the refined living room kit. I'm gonna admit, comparing to the kits we got recently, these two seem very empty. I'm gonna be honest, but we're gonna look into it. I'm gonna save my opinions before I actually talk about it. So first off, we have a completely new paneled wall. I like it. I think it's interesting. I think it could both work inside and outside. White is not the only color. Do not worry. I just put it that way. But now pretty actual furniture. We have this new picture. Very simple. I do like how it comes with like a white version and then some versions with some extra color. It makes it feel a little different. We got this little picture of like shadows, which I don't really see the point. It's kind of weird. We got this chair, which this chair comes in very many colors, and I like that this is the one thing I think only a Simmer would think of. You can see that we have this chair, but then we have a 3 couch and a 2 couch, and they both have the same colors, like all 3, which I like that. I like it so you can have a set of couches and chairs that all match, so when you're making a Sims home, you can easily have a match. Then we got this extra chair, which again does have a few of the same swatches. I think they might be the same. Let me check. So let's check green, for example. Yes, they have pretty much the same swatch. I do like the swivel chair, like this little chair on this bottom. It's a very nice chair. I could definitely see myself using that. I like chairs like that. And then the couches are the same color swatches. So we got this new rug, which again, I like the rug. This swatch, not so much, but the more simpler, plain swatches, especially these two, I could see myself using. We have this new like cabinet, which I really like. It's definitely a good TV console cabinet. We have this like table, which, wait, geez, I don't know why, but I don't know why the table does not have the same swatch as this TV console, because again, the whole point I like about my furniture is so I can mismatch, but I can also match. So I that bothers me. Now the coffee table, I believe this is a coffee table. Is that right? Laying rock, yeah, it's a coffee table. Basically, this coffee table and this little nightstand both match, but again, they don't match the cabinet, which bothers me. Next up, we got this column, which this column matches the cabinet, but these two don't match the others. Again, like, it's a whole thing that doesn't make much sense. Oh, it's a rock. Okay, I'll take back what I said, considering that this is made of rock and this is made of wood. So I guess I'll be reasonable with that. If it's supposed to be they're made of different material, I'll be reasonable with that. I'll be reasonable. We got this divider. Been a while since we've had one of those, so I like a new divider. This might be one of my favorite items, this new bookshelf. And again, it's one of those where you can place multiple next to each other and have it look really nice. I like it. I especially could see myself using this for like a kind of a TV cabinet. It's very nice. Nothing to complain about there. So here's our like clutter items. This plant, I love it. I love this plant. It's so simple yet so nice. It's perfect in every way. We have these statues. Don't really see myself using these unless I have a sim who's like very into art. There's an abacus, which I could definitely see myself using that in an older office in The Sims 4. We got this little like fruit bowl again. Definitely could see myself putting that on a coffee table. We have this statue, which I think is supposed to be a llama. I'm not 100% for sure. Oh, look, there it is. It's a llama on that side. Is this supposed to be one of those things where like you look at it at different angles and it looks like something different? I don't know, but I know it looks like a llama on one side. Then we got this bus, which is literally missing part of it. It's called an ancient bus. Oh. I was like, did they intentionally make it this way? Apparently they did. This is supposed to be like your sim has an ancient bust on display that has a few pieces that fell off, which, again, I think that'd be good for storytelling, especially if your sim's an adventurer. Like, that's really nice. I do like this face. This face is very nice. I like it. I honestly do. Next up, we have two new lights. We got this little, like, soft lamp, which I think is all right. I could definitely admit I will use this in my kids' rooms because when I have a nursery, I commonly use these kind of lantern-esque lights, and they're very nice. This lamp, I do like this lamp. I like a brand new dangling lamp. It's very nice. And the swatches are okay. I wish I had some more colorful swatches I could pick. We have these two new books. We got this book rack, which kind of looks like a magazine rack, to be honest. I feel like I personally would love to use this next to a chair to be like, oh, here are your magazines, boop, boop, read, like, you know. And then we got this thing called the collection, which clearly what this is supposed to be is it's supposed to be a box collection of multiple books within a series. I like that. It's good for storytelling, especially if Sim's a writer. You could be like, oh, that's the series I written. Or it could be like that's my favorite book series or things like that. I feel like that's interesting. Overall, this kit's all right. I think there could have been a few more items to help it refine living room. Thinking of living rooms and considering where this pack is going, especially with like kind of art and books, I feel like I feel like what could significantly help this kit is something with gameplay, not just a bookshelf, like something with gameplay, because we get bookshelves on a lot of stuff, or something that we haven't seen before. Because that's the only reason I would find a kit maybe more reasonable to get is if it had something extra that I really like something that is different. Kind of like the one kit. I can't remember its name, but one simmer made a kit that came with the brand new painting TV. Like it was the first one to have a TV that was a painting. And I really like that. That was like, oh, that's different, that's unique. Little Simsies kit, same thing. Like it had an alarm clock, which I apparently did not find out until recently. And it also had a double frame computer that was less of a streaming setup, which again, I'm like, again, appeals me to that pack. So I think what could significantly help this kit is if there was something that we haven't seen before. But overall, I think it's okay. Both kits are okay in my mind because they're not my style, to be honest. I'm more of a casual family kind of guy. Now, if only SimC would have me make my official office kit, then I'd be a really happy guy. Just a joke, but still, if you want to know about that, I have a video on all the stuff where I talk about that. But yeah, next up, I do have to make a room out of these kit items, and I'll be right back with you guys. Weirdly enough, if you're having a hard time finding this wood tone wall item, apparently it's under wallpaper, specifically because it's a Woody's wallpaper, which I'm like, that's a little interesting. Like, I feel like they could have done something a little different with that. I'd say it didn't turn out too bad. I think it looks pretty cozy, pretty nice. So yeah, I would say the items definitely do go really well together in a small room. I think it's good that the items look good together. That's always a good thing. But still, overall, I think there could have been some way to improve this a little more to make it even better. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please like this video so more people can see it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do all kinds of Sims content on here, including news, reviews, gameplay, and builds. I also stream every Sunday at 2 p.m. And if you want other content from me, head over to my other channel, Garrett. It's my main channel where I post every Monday and Friday and stream every Saturday at 7 p.m. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think about these kits, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!